Sick versus Team Girl on Girl.
Don't know too much about the Sick team, but Girl on Girl is Northern California. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Allison Cook and Kelly and some of their buddies, and I think a lot of them are out of the Bay Area. I actually got stuck in a car with them going down to Vegas a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. Just kidding. No, I had a really good time with them. They're always fun. They just had to put up with me on the way down. They kicked me out on the way back up. Drove with somebody else. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, road trip with somebody else.
Yeah, no, it's fun though. I got actually Tim Cerruti was my pilot on the way back up. So we were just going back and forth. All right, so we got about 40 seconds left to the start of the first spin, which is the terminology we're using now. All right, so Sick breaking out on the left side here. That's going to be our home side, and Girl on Girl, which is kind of hard to pronounce because there's no vowels in that, on the away side here. And again, if you guys have not,
it's texting.
It's five-man, just a.
It's texting vocabulary, you know.
Oh yeah,
the verbiage, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how they put it on the AFPL.
Is that proper English? Yes, it is.
It's American English, which is horrendous. The Queen would be so disappointed.
I think there's some rec ball players on the other side. That shouldn't affect this game.
No, I don't know. Might have a little bit of Jeremy Salm action if they want to get really sneaky. I was telling that story at Living Legends when he walked by. It was so funny. I was like, no, I swear to God, some dude was like in the brush and he shot onto the field and the kid was like, no, and then he walked by and I was like, it's that dude right there. All right, speaking of what's going on right there. All right, Sick making a nice strong breakout. Yeah, there we go. 3 guns up, pushing a body all the way up into Snake 1. Now, Girl on Girl also sending a body into Snake 2, but they also... Okay, so Snake 2 for Girl on Girl. They've also got a body up into the 50 right now that I don't know if anybody knows is there.
Girls shouting at the referee to do a check on somebody, and he got pulled.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Girl on Girl getting a couple of things put together early on here.
Snake 2 did actually pull that guy.
Here we go. Here she goes, bumping her way around to Snake 3. Is the only one who can stop that move is in Snake 1, but it looks like he got popped out, so she is all alone on this side of the field here as they don't have a Snake corner. Now what she's going to need to do, she's got Kelly in her backup now, but they did lose their pressure up in the 50. So they're going to have to play together and try to get a little bit of a better angle on this tower who's going to try to shut down these 2 players on the Snake side.
They doubled up on Snake. Looks like she's reloading.
Yeah, so we've got Snake 2, Snake 3. A nice move up into Dorito 2 from that side. And Sick was able to make the call, so they've got a player up in Dorito 2 as well, trying to engage in a gun battle with both of these Snake players who are going to be fighting their way through the pins here, trying to get a couple of bounce shots in. Referee coming out, checking them out on the far side for Sick, trying to make sure that player is clean. Looks like he is. And so Girl on Girl, we've got a little bit of communication going back and forth. Sick is being a little less chatty than they'd probably want to be right now in this situation with Girl on Girl that far up the field.
Far side Dorito, Girl on Girl, the target fixation, and
big move into the 50. Did not see him make that up.
Didn't see it. In fact, nobody saw it. No, I take that back. The back when she's now communicating. Can the Dorito?
Oh, all right. Did not clap it.
Didn't catch it.
All right, they've got to be very careful about that because it looks like they've only got 1 shot going onto that Dorito 50, but nobody knows they're there. No, all right. It looks like the center player in the tower here is calling out the 50 Dorito, who is going to be just dumping paint right now onto the inside of the field here, trying to get towards the Snake. And referee's checking him out very heavily. It looks like he is going to be taking fire from the Snake side, but what that does is it opens up the back center player. Oh, got sloppy. Just got picked up out of that center bunker here. So now it looks like a 3-on-1 in favor of Girl on Girl, making their way
up the Snake side.
There we go. Now she's going to go ahead and pop out here. Just keep some pressure on. Oh, clipped him. Nicely done.
And that is it.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on here.
Flipped on that one. They pulled it out. I was really surprised.
Yeah, well, they did a really good job getting into aggressive bunkers off the break. Fantastic getting into the 50 and really hiding in for a long time there. I was surprised how long they let him stay alive up there.
She did it. She recovered really well. Didn't communicate too well to her Dorito side, but then pulled it off and clipped the guy.
Yeah, that's Allison Cook, I believe. She's been playing for a hot minute. All right, so it looks like we've got about a minute before the beginning of the next point here. So again, this is a Division 5 race to 2, 5-man paintball, and I do like these guys' jerseys. It's almost like a like a snake scales kind of going over the side, a little bit of a.
It almost
like
looks like a honeycomb.
Yeah, I think it's pretty slick. I like that. There's a lot of companies using those similar kind of designs these days. It's really popular actually in firearms Cerakoting for ceramic coatings. That's a very popular design for that in the last few years. I got a buddy of mine in the East Coast. Shout out to Jeremy Downs, still doing that, or he's got a couple of buddies that are doing that type of work, doing ceramic coating on like Glocks and rifles and stuff. And he's doing it on paintball guns and gear now. It turns out pretty slick.
Cerakote, that's better than Duracoat?
Oh yeah, mild, yeah. Yeah, they use it's a really thin ceramic that goes on. So they use it primarily for like pistol slides and AR receivers, stuff like that.
Have you heard of Anderson Arms? Their receivers?
Anderson Arms.
They have an RF85. It has a reduced friction of 85%, and they do it without, are you ready for this? No oil.
Is it Teflon?
It is impregnated, and I have no idea what it is.
Do you know how to get a hold of them?
AndersonArms.com, and you can shout out to them. I've got 2 guns on order.
Because if I could get that coating on the inside of my barrels. Yeah.
Can we say evil slickness? Evil?
30 seconds.
It's funny because he's bald. All right, starting the next point here.
Too much fun over here.
Sick versus Team Girl on Girl.
They've changed sides?
Yeah, switch sides. So Girl on Girl is going to be on the left here. So I'm going to make John scurry over that way. On the Doritos side camera here, shout out to him. And PS Photography for getting up in the booths here, taking their shots to help us bring you the webcast.
Girl on Girl took it to him one time last.
Yeah, so let's see what they're doing. Oh, a really slow start, but she's making a nice big run up into the Snake 2 bunker.
Looks like she's got some paint on her, attracted, but did it break? It didn't look like it broke.
No, it looks like she's doing fine. She needs to look inside right now, though. Oh!
It did break on her. Referees are way on top of it.
Yeah, they're doing well, there's so many of them. They're doing a really good job today. All right, so Sick is in the driver's seat right now where they've got that player up into the 50 doing some major damage. Looks like he was the one who got the shot on the Snake player while he was running up. So he's still clean. He's going to go ahead and lock up that side of the field, but he's got to be careful as Girl on Girl right now is moving up on the Dorito side. Into Dorito 2, looking to try to get out, putting a little bit of pressure back on the Snake side. But again, the thing that really stands out to me between these two teams is the communication right now.
Oh, the 50 just got popped.
Oh, getting a little bit too greedy, looking on the outside of that big A there.
Sick wasn't relying on his teammates, and he tried to do it gun battle by himself.
All right, yeah. Well, Sick making it up into Snake 1 though. Looking on the inside, they were able to get a kill out of the back center. So Girl on Girl taking the walk right now.
That's what it took, and they got to the 50. So
and they've got a good spread. They've got a really good body spreader right now. I believe it's 3-on-3. So moving from Snake 1 into Snake 2. And he's going to have to be really careful because the tower right there has a great shot. But, just got complacent with the gun battle. Stuck his elbow out. Was not able to hold it. So we've got a nice...
Snake 2 is hot.
Fat, what might be a hit on a loader.
Dorito just moved up. Now they're mirrored up.
Oh, here we go. This is about to get spicy on the Dorito side of the field. This is... he just caught her sleeping. But, again, no, they dropping the body on the Snake side as well. And so this player for Girl on Girl in the back is going to have to be really careful. She's getting pinched in a couple different ways. Ooh. She did a good job boxing out the other guy, trying to get a shot on the Dorito side, but just there really wasn't much that she could do. She didn't have a blind shot or anything to protect herself.
She got pinched
from the outside there.
They did a wondrous job of pinching.
Yeah, well, that's smart paintball. They finally got a little bit of communication going, like you were saying, got some information relayed back and forth, and that was the big thing that they were missing that first point there. So this is going to go 1-1 right now. This is a race to 2. As long as the flag hang is good, they're going to have to make sure that player's clean. We'll see what happens. The refs checking everybody out. There's a little bit of a powwow over on that side of the field. All right, so it looks like that flag hang is going to go up. Referees are going to give him the final checkout. And we, I believe, have a one-on-one match just waiting for the signal to go up here. All right, checking out this player very, very, very thoroughly.
Doing a little bit of field work and doing commentating and field work at the same time. So
yeah, you got to keep everything running, man.
Hey, if my wife finds out that I can multitask, I'll kill you.
You're in real trouble.
I'm in deep
You're gonna have to find a way to tell her before these go live. You've only got like 2 weeks.
Honey, I still can't multitask. What? What? Huh?
I'm secretly doing all the work with telekinesis. That's secretly what's happening here.
Big shout out to my head mechanic. That guy is a genius when it comes to.
He's been on fire today too.
We had
busy.
Oh my gosh! And he got that thing fixed.
That was looking pretty sketchy for a little bit.
I was sucking
For a
wind.
little bit.
And then
Yeah, well.
I had the pressure of John. You gotta get this up and ready. Gotta get this up and ready. And I looked at my guy and he goes, "It's not safe." Boom. I'm like, "Ooh."
Not
John?
those are words you do not want to hear.
John,
It's
I hate to tell
not
you this, but,
safe.
we're not safe. Yeah, and he said, "What can you do about it?" So I'm already working on it. He says,
Yeah.
"You're talking to me." I'm like, "That's right." I'm
We
talking
push
to
it.
you."
We push it into overtime is what we do about it. Make this dude work for his paycheck.
All right, looks like they're hot. Are they live? Now all 5
1,
players
2,
are on.
3, 4, 5 paintball players.
Tried to
This
get a
dude needs
handoff,
to get
but
out of the way. Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do right now. A little bit of a coaching error, or maybe they tried to get a timeout called.
He recovered beautifully.
All
That was
right,
a snake three.
gonna go
and
stitch
boom.
this chick up. Great move down the snake side of the field. Nobody even looking. Looks like he got at least one. Might even still be alive.
That was a
as,
brilliant move. While he was being the girl on girl was being checked by the referee.
All right, yeah. Now, he didn't get her. So she's still alive in the back center there. All right. So, and I believe that's Allison Cook who plays back home there.
Sick has the 50.
And a player getting up, walking up on the snake. So this is going to be
bold as brass.
this is bad news for girl on girl right now. As he's got a great shot on that Dorito side tower. She's got to be very careful because if she looks out on the far side, she's going to get stitched up by the player at the 50.
Snake 3 can actually hold down 2 bunkers the way these are set up.
Not the way he's holding that gun right now. If he's not careful, he's going to get pinched in the loader. Allison has a really good shot going in between those pins. It's a nice move down the Dorito side of the field. Shooting out 1, shooting out 2. And was not paying close enough attention to get the one on the inside of that tower, but it looks like she's about to get pinched out into the
Oh, he's still in.
He's still alive. Oh, did her anyway. Oh, no.
Looks like she also
Somehow didn't look. Oh, wow.
Mask. And the ref didn't catch that one, but that's okay. She was done.
Yeah, the ref doesn't need to catch it. All you got to do is pull the trigger a couple times. So we had one of the off-field refs. He knows what a Geo sounds like, so he's saying, "Hey, go check this guy's gun." And he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to hang the flag because if he hangs the flag with a gun penalty, it's no point. So he should not be the one hanging the flag. They still had bodies alive.
Still hanging the flag anyway. Referee's going to be checking that Geo. We're going to find out if that person is now shooting just a little bit faster.
My issue with that is that they had 3 bodies alive. So if you have somebody else
why would you
hang the flag? Yeah, if you have somebody else hang the flag, worst case scenario, if it's a clean hang, if that gun is dirty, you lose 2 bodies, you still have a body alive to hang the flag. But if he's the player that handed off the gun, if that gun shows up hot, they lose the point.
That's just sloppy.
Well, they will take the match until they confirm that gun, I guess. But, I mean, for right now, that's how it is written. We've been told right now that Sick took the match 2-1 against Girl on Girl. Honestly, Girl, man, sometimes you just drop the ball like that. They had good communication, paying, really good attention to what was going on the first couple points, but
really did capitalize on that bunkering of the snake when the girl on girl was actually being checked by the referee.
Oh yeah,
and
if she's distracted, blow her up.
She was definitely paying attention to the referee, not the game.
Yeah, well, it's at the same time also, looking inside, she did have her gun ready to go, but nothing on the outside.
Yeah, the wrong side.
Yeah, it was
he
paired with a fantastic move onto the Dorito side of the field. A little bit of a tiptoeing, dancing around, kind of seeing what's going on, but that'll do it for this first match. Again, I am Griffin Spanner, and we are here at Tag Paintball in Hollister, California. And
beautiful weather.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Hollister's known for their heat.
Really? This is the armpit of.
This is where the wind comes right in from the ocean, and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you could actually fly a kite from your car. Just boop, there it is.
All right. Well, we might need to try that with the spare jersey. We're going to go ahead and log off right now, and we will be back with more action a little bit later. Make sure you guys stay tuned to all of our channels on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And shout out to all of our sponsors. We got Afflicto Clothing downstairs. Parabolic here is at this event showing off their new barrels. Really excited to see what he's brought. I've heard that guy's a little bit of a pain to work with. But it sounds like
mouth. Yeah.
Likes to talk, but it sounds like he'll do all right. I think.
Popping off now and then.
Well, he's in the right industry then. He's in the right spot.
Hey, if his barrels can do half as good as his mouth, oh my gosh, I want to buy it.
I can't handle this kind of shit, not too fast. Hey, everyone trying to go on with breath. They want the real